I feel like this is the perfect time of year for comforting recipes. And if you're looking for an easy, convenient, and affordable way to get more protein without soy and without compromising on flavor, these recipes are for you. They'll show you how to include more lentils and beans in your meals. And they are all gluten-free. We'll start with a recipe for lentil and quinoa tortillas that work perfectly for both savory and sweet fillings. First, I rinse three-color quinoa together with red lentils. You can also use yellow lentils if you prefer. I transfer them to a bowl, cover with water, and let them soak for at least 3 hours. Meanwhile, I start prepping the filling for the tortilla. I decided to make sticky tofu and I filmed most of the process, but unfortunately a few takes got deleted at the end, sorry. Anyway, the full recipe is at the bottom of the video. I pat the tofu dry and cut it into small rectangles. You can also tear it apart by hand, it actually absorbs more flavor that way. I place it in a bowl and season with salt, pepper, paprika, turmeric, and ras el hanout. Give it a shake and add some olive oil and shake again. To make sure the tofu gets a layer that holds onto the sauce and gets nice and crispy, I coat it in red lentil flour. If you don't have it, cornstarch works too. I spread the tofu pieces on a parchment-lined baking tray and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes, tossing halfway until golden. For the spread, I went with my favorite shortcut: vegan yogurt, Dijon mustard, sriracha, and dried dill. After soaking for about 3 hours, I drain and rinse the quinoa and lentils well until the water runs clean. Then I transfer it to a blender, add water, salt and pepper, and blend until completely smooth. You can add any other spices you like or less salt if you're making a sweet crepes version. I also like adding a handful of spinach or fresh herbs to the mix. In a wide pan or crepe pan, I heat a little bit of olive oil. If your pan is non-stick, you can skip the oil. I pour in about half cup of the batter and spread it evenly to make a crepe that's slightly thick. That way it won't tear and will have the best bite. After 4 to 5 minutes, the wrap darkens a bit and you can carefully flip it. The other side needs less, about 2 minutes. Repeat with the rest of the batter. You can spread it by tilting the pan and flip with a spatula or any flat utensil that won't scratch your pan. I cover them with a towel until serving. They also keep great in the fridge and taste delicious even after a few days. For the tofu sauce, I add 2 white pans, soy sauce, liquid smoke, maple syrup or sugar, rice vinegar or lemon juice, smoked paprika, gochujang, coconut oil, and black pepper. I simmer the sauce for a few minutes, stirring until it thickens, then add the baked tofu. Coat it completely and cook for a few more minutes. Be careful not to burn it. Sprinkle sesame seeds on top. I made kimchi for the first time ever and it came out amazing. Such a perfect side for this super flexible, fun tortilla. I also made pepper jack cashew cheese a few days ago. Been experimenting with different techniques for making vegan cheeses lately. You can fill these tortillas with anything sweet or savory, or just use them to scoop up dips or hummus. And as I mentioned, they store beautifully in the fridge for several days. Now let's move on to something sweet. Fudgy, nourishing, indulgent brownies made mostly from red beans. I rinse canned red beans well. I add the beans to a food processor along with dates. I use majul, but any soft sweet variety works. Then I add fine oats for structure, plant milk, and blend until partially smooth. Add ripe bananas and blend again. Next I add natural peanut butter, maple syrup or another sweetener of choice, and vanilla extract. For the chocolatey part, I add organic cacao powder, then baking powder and a bit of salt to balance the sweetness. I like adding walnuts, but they're optional. Just note they can add a slight bitterness. Then some chocolate chips, save a few for sprinkling on top. Spread the batter into a parchment-lined baking pan. Mine is 30 on 20 centimeters. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 30 minutes, depending on thickness. The top should look dry, that's how you know it's set. After baking, let it cool in the pan for about 15 minutes. Then, if possible, gently remove it to cool completely before slicing. Wait until fully cooled. Even if it takes time, it's worth it. Keeps about a week in the fridge and freezes well too. I really love sushi and tacos, so combining them was a total dream for me. I used sticky rice, rinsed well beforehand, seasoned with a bit of salt, and added wakame. I made chickpeas in yogurt, which takes just 5 minutes and totally hits the spot. Season with salt, turmeric, paprika, and curry powder. Add sriracha or your favorite hot sauce and soy yogurt, then mix well and adjust seasoning. I like adding black sesame seeds or sometimes nigella seeds. And of course, never skip avocado. I cut nori sheets into circles and use the scraps in the chickpea salad. I I spread a thin layer of sticky rice over the nori. Mine isn't that thin because I'm obsessed with rice. Lightly spray with oil, it's optional. Arrange them in the air fryer or in the oven in a taco shell shape and bake at 200 degrees until the shells are firm and golden. I like filling them with something creamy yet structured, like the chickpea salad plus fresh veggies like bell pepper or cucumber, and of course, avocado. And since there's not enough rice, I also made a spicy tofu and cucumber salad with crispy rice. We just got back from New York a few days ago, so sorry it took me a bit to upload, but I'm working on posting more often, I promise. Thanks so much for watching, and I love you all. Wow. Really. That is so comforting. I'm actually glad I put so much rice because it's so fluffy. I am.